Hello people, so welcome back again. Yeah, today I'm going to be teaching you how you can get rid of green vein, varicose vein or spider vein. First of all, I want everybody to know that we were all created with green vein in our body. So let's talk about these veins. Vein is actually a valve through which blood flows, okay? Varicose vein occurs when valves within the veins stop working properly, and then the blood starts flowing backward. That is, if the valves within the veins stop working, the blood does not flow forward properly, rather it flows backward. You get? So that is when you get to see this bulge thing on your skin, which is actually called varicose vein. And I can say they are swollen blood vessels that actually appears on the skin. When you see this bulge vein, it is varicose vein. So I'll be inputting a picture of varicose vein on the screen so that you can see. Then spider vein also, I'll be inputting the pictures of spider vein on the screen. So spider vein are just this tiny blood vessel that actually appears like red or green on the skin, depending on your skin tone. Now let me talk about green vein. Like, most people will come, they will start talking about green vein. I have green vein on my skin, I have green vein on my skin. Yes, we are all meant to have green vein. Now your vein might be green, some might appear blue. It all depends on the skin tone, on your skin tone. So when somebody is very fair, the person's vein becomes greenish, like have this green color. But when the person is dark, the green vein are not usually visible because the person is dark. So people that are fair, like you have a light skin, fair skin, you're prone to have this green vein that is visible. So when should you be worried about your veins? You should be worried about your veins, number one, when your veins become too swollen and it is painful. Number two, you should be worried about your veins when probably you're using a cream that contains steroids and your skin thinned out and your veins becomes too visible than usual. You should be worried about that. Yes, be worried about that. So what are the factors that increases your chances of getting those issues? Number one is age. As we begin to grow older, we start losing collagen. Yeah, our collagen level, like the collagen level in your body, start dropping. This is why it is advised that you eat food or take supplements that are very rich in collagen. And as you get older, the valves through the vein don't work properly. Yeah, because you're getting older, your valves will not work like when you are very young. And this is why it is so good to exercise, because when you exercise, it helps blood flow through your body, it helps your skin, and it helps you health wise. Now, number two causes or chances that can increase you having green vein issue or varicose vein issue or spider vein issue is gender. So as a woman, because of our gender, we have this issue that occurs with our hormones. Most times our hormones is fluctuating. That is why it is advisable to always eat fruits or take supplements that will help balance your hormone. So most times you notice your hormones are not working properly, and this can actually lead to the fact that your valves might not be supplying blood the way they are supposed to supply blood through the vein, and many more skin issues like that. Like when it comes to your hormones can trigger so many skin issues. So another factor is your family history. Most of the times, some people, like naturally, they have this vein issue in their family. You see some people, their great grandmother have a varicose vein issue, and their next generation to come will still have varicose vein issue. And you, as a descendant from that family, such family, there's every chances that you're still going to have or suffer the same issue, just as your ancestors have suffered too. So most of the time it is hereditary, it is in your family history. Yeah, so another fourth factors is that your lifestyle can actually cause you to have varicose vein or have spider vein. And at times, if you are on tobacco, like you're always on tobacco, you love tobacco, yeah, tobacco can actually trigger varicose vein. So let me just go straight to the point and tell you how you can actually treat varicose vein, green vein, or you're having or spider vein. So there are two ways you can actually tackle this issue. Number one is either you tackle it by using effective skincare products, or you go for a laser treatment, which is an aesthetic treatment. Now, if you want to use skincare products to treat varicose vein, or you want to diminish or fade off green vein, or you want to tackle spider vein, you can use products that contain gontu kola extract. Now, gontu kola extract can be in form of oil, it can be in form of you seeing the real herb itself, it can be in form of an extract, liquid extract, okay? Or you can just go to a pharmacy and get gontu kola supplements. Yeah, you can take the supplement, because of course, if you're even treating from the outside, you need to also take something that will help the skin from within, that will help to heal from within. Now, what does gontu kola do to your skin? Gontu kola is very good for the skin. It's good to accelerate wound healing on the skin. It is an anti-inflammatory. It is used to tighten loose skin. You know, it really helps the skin a lot. It is an antioxidant, and so I advise, if you're treating with gontu kola, please treat with a skincare product that contains gontu kola, or gontu kola extract itself, or gontu kola oil. You can actually infuse gontu kola into a oil, any kind of oil like sunflower oil, to make the oil, so you can always massage on where you have varicose vein or green vein or spider vein. This oil will actually repair the skin, and at the same time I advise you take the supplements, because this is actually going to help you a lot from within. So this is one of the effective herbal extracts that I can recommend to you now to actually use in repairing or tackling varicose vein or spider vein. All right? And most of the time, our green vein becomes very visible. That is because we are actually bleaching our skin in one way or the other, or you're using a cream that contains clobetasol, that is steroid. So when you see that you're beginning to have too much veins than you should have, please just cut down on whatever whitening cream or whatever tube cream you're applying on your skin, because if you stay on steroid for too long, one of the side effects of you applying steroid for too long is that you're going to have your green vein will become visible. It's not as if you don't have that green vein there. They are already there, but they will become more visible. Why? Because the skin is very thin. We all have green vein. Yeah, we all have green vein. But when your skin becomes very thin, like your skin is not looking healthy, your green vein will be very visible. Okay, so now for you to actually treat such situation, you need to first of all cut off the cause. The cause is actually whatever that triggers that green vein to be very visible. So you have to cut it off first. So after cutting off, then you go on and use gontu kola oil, or you also take gontu kola supplement if you can, or you go on and use gontu kola cream, whatever cream that contains gontu kola, higher percentage of gontu kola, please use, is going to help you a lot. So in conclusion, get a gontu kola supplement and get any cream that contain higher amount of gontu kola. All right, and at the same time, if you can infuse gontu kola herbs into a oil, so that you can be assured that you're actually using pure gontu kola extract, period. So number 2 way that you can actually tackle varicose vein or treat varicose vein, spider vein, or diminish too much of green vein on your skin is by going for a laser procedure. There's this particular laser procedure they call sclerotherapy. Okay, this is actually a procedure whereby a particular laser machine is actually used to, you know, treat spider vein, green veins, and varicose vein. Now it depending on how bulky or how bulge, that is how big that veins is on the skin. Now if it is for spider vein, there are some laser procedure that immediately the spider vein is going off. But if it is a vein that is very thick, very big, it may not go off immediately, and you may need up to like 3 sections. So please, for you to do this procedure, go to a licensed esthetician so that you don't damage your skin. So these are the 2 ways you can actually treat your varicose vein or your spider vein. And also, if you want to diminish too much appearances of green vein on your skin, I've actually talked about what you should do. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.